Class, Miss Thomas here. So this week we have been talking about what we can see up in the sky. That was our essential question. What can you see in the sky? So we read a story that told us all about the moon, and we created a thinking map. We created a tree map all about the main topic being the moon, and then all of the details, those key details that told more, that taught us more about the moon. So we talked about astronauts, we talked about the light of the moon, and we learned that the moon doesn't actually give off any light of its own. It reflects the sun's light. So we learned a lot of good details all about the moon. We are going to read a story today, and it too has to do and has to deal with the moon. So we're going to read a story, and it's a little different. It is a story by Kevin Henkes here, and it's called Kitten's First Full Moon. So it's a little different of a story, but we're still plopping that same essential question up there in our brain, which is what can we see in the sky? So if we were talking about the main topic of this story, do you remember those clues that we talked about? What are the clues that we can look for that help us figure out the main topic? Do you remember what those were? Well, the first one is the title of the story. So if we stop and we look at the title real quick, and it is called Kitten's First Full Moon. Can we make some guesses about what we might think that the main topic of this story could be about? I see a really nice illustration as well. So another place that we can look to for a clue is oftentimes the pictures. So the drawings or the pictures that you see in the story will oftentimes support, they'll be a key detail. They'll tell us or show us something about the main topic. So this word pops out right away, and my brain starts thinking, I wonder if it has something to do with this big moon that I see in the back. So as I read, I want you to be thinking of that. Can you see anything different up in the sky? All right, let's read. I'm going to read to you. It's a longer story, so I'm going to do my best to read through it quick for you. And we'll read, and then you can scroll down, and I'm going to put a few of the pictures and some of the words so you can visualize it a bit better as well. Okay? So Kitten's first full moon, when she saw it, she thought, there's a little bowl of milk up in the sky. And she wanted it. Bowl of milk up in the sky. So she closed her eyes and she stretched her neck and she opened her mouth and she licked. But Kitten only ended up with a bug on her tongue. Oh no, poor Kitten. Poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk, just waiting, just waiting. So she pulled herself together and she wiggled her bottom and she sprang from the step of the porch. But Kitten only tumbled, bumping her nose and banging her ear and pinching her tail. Oh, poor Kitten. Looked like a really good try, though, Kitten. Very good try. Still, there was the little bowl of milk, just waiting. What's she gonna do? So she chased it down the sidewalk, through the garden, past the field, and by the pond. But Kitten never seemed to get any closer. Poor Kitten. Look at, she's running, running, running through so many places trying to get to the milk. Oh, poor Kitten. Still, there was the little bowl of milk, just waiting. So she ran to the tallest tree. Oh, she ran to the tallest tree that she could find, and she climbed and climbed to the very top. But Kitten still couldn't reach the bowl of milk. And now she was scared. You see her face? She looks scared and worried. Her eyes are big. So scared. Poor Kitten. What can she do? Let's make a prediction. What do you think is going to happen next? What is going to happen to this poor kitten who just wants that bowl of milk up in the sky? What is she going to do now that she's up in a tree, stuck there all alone and feeling a little scared? What do you think is going to happen next? Then, in the pond, Kitten saw another bowl of milk. And it was bigger. What a night, she thought. What a night. What do you guys think? Do you think that there's another bowl of milk in that pond? Is that really what that is? So she raced down the tree and she raced through the grass and raced right to the edge of the pond. And she leaped with all her might. Splash! Poor Kitten. She was wet and sad and tired and hungry. Was it milk? Do you think that that was milk in that pond? No, that was not milk. Poor kitty. So she went back home. Poor kitten. And there was a great big bowl of what? What is that? A bowl of milk up on the porch. Do you think this could be the real bowl of milk? It was waiting just for her. Lucky kitten. Ah, there she goes. Looks like she drank it all gone, had all of her milk after all. What did you think? Did you guess that right when you made your prediction about the cat when she was stuck in the tree all by herself and kind of scared? Did you predict that she would be able to run right down the tree? That was pretty brave of her to be able to do that. She saw some milk and she thought she wanted to go get that big drink of milk. So I want you to tell me, what did she see in the sky? What did she think she saw in the sky? And then you tell me what it really was. What was up there in the sky that Kitten really saw? I want you to answer those two things for me. What did Kitten think she saw? And then tell me what it really was that she was seeing up in the sky. All right. So I want you to write those answers in complete sentences. Okay. So remember, we have a capital letter at the beginning, and make sure you put a period at the end so I know your sentence is finished and completed. That means it's a complete sentence. Thank you so much. Please let me know if you have any questions at all, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.